Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Welcome back. We had a really quiet Christmas, but on Christmas Eve I put these very pretty but simple arrangements up at our church. Yes, I did pull those stamens out after I filmed this. We had these gorgeous red glads, and I also made some arrangements for our own Christmas table. They had kale, disc buds, carnations, chryses, feverfew, berries, nigella, some foliage. But quick interlude, I just want to show you these dahlias. This is a dahlia grown from a tuber, and this is a dahlia grown from the seed of that same variety. And look at the difference in the genetics. But back to this, we went roadside and it's been really quiet. We didn't sell as much as we normally would for Christmas, I think because Australia's in a recession, probably most countries are. Then we had our main Christmas meal for Christmas Eve, which is the tradition in our home. And it was just really nice. It was just us at home. And then began the week of nothingness. That week between Christmas and New Year where you don't even know what day it is. It's like a time warp. And we slept in most mornings. I'd wake up and the house would be empty and quiet. Everyone's in bed. We've slept in. That's a farmer's sleep in. And this morning I woke up and I'm like, what am I doing with my life? But I kept enjoying the week of nothing, waking up to the quiet, peaceful house. Everybody's in bed, still asleep. We went swimming. The girls got paddle boards, so we spent lots of time on the water. And it's been hot, so it was pretty perfect timing. And I caught up on YouTube, but those sneaky sponsored ads.
Squarespace makes it super easy. You just
Squarespace. Am I right? We used our week to just catch up on bits and pieces of jobs, but nothing too exciting or too stressful. Just building some beds, doing a couple little jobs around the house. Oh no, just kidding.
It is a force of nature. Have you felt stuck or ashamed to venture or to evade? Wake yourself before it's over. There is no better escape. It is a force of nature. To follow you were made for. This is a force of nature. You can't stop this feeling any longer. Leave the mountain, conquer, you surrender. Jump and roll, ride into the future. Catch your breath, continue to endeavor. There's unseen forces here, somewhere in the stratosphere. The earth and sky are growing older. This is the fate of the future. It is a force of nature. To follow what you were made for.
These are black cockatoos. They kind of only come to this area once a year. They're real pretty. And they're a little bit rare. Here they go.
This is a force of nature. You can't stop this feeling any longer. Leave the mountain, conquer, you surrender. Jump and roll, ride into the future. Catch your breath, continue to endeavor.
Lindsay, quick, come to mummy. Pump broke, so we're improvising. It definitely irrigated.
It is a force of nature. Have you felt stuck or insane?
Why are you sitting there? Why are you sitting there?
Because he's shady.
Oh. I found my husband pie. And he's listening to Denise from Mexico.
It is a force of nature to follow you.
And then it was New Year's Day and we're heading off to church again. Only thing is, I'm looking at these hydrangeas I planted thinking I need to snip their heads off so that they don't get too stressed in the heat. So I'm out there cutting the heads off hydrangeas. And time to get rid of these Christmas arrangements that bit the dust.
Is here somewhere in the stratosphere. The earth and sky are growing older. This is the fate of the future. It is a force of nature to follow what you were made for.
What I'm doing is doing a tidy up. So we want to try and start the new year right. But my only New Year's resolution is to grow more houseplants. So as you know, we had that really late start to the season, totally missed spring because of all that cold weather and the rain. And by the time we got the plants in, it was already pretty much summer. So what's happened now is the heat has hit and the plants are still very young, whereas normally summer would hit and the plants have been in the ground for a month or so already. So now we're kind of babying, not tiny, but small plants through this full-on heat. And it's not even as hot as it normally would get. I think it got to 31 degrees Celsius today. I mean, we've got add another 10 degrees to that. Most likely. Sometimes in January, but usually in February. So that is another challenge at the moment.
This is a force of nature.
You scratch the crap out of that.
Yeah, but it's alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Danger.
Danger.
Oh, it's so messy.
Ah, it's alright. I don't think the plant will
The OCD people aren't very happy about this.
What are my seeds?
What's this?
There was seeds in here.
You were about to blame me, weren't you?
No.
I knew it. You've got to smile more on camera.
Okay.
How's everyone's OCD?
don't know.
It's a good one though, hey?
Yeah.
I've been pretty much on the computer since a relaxing week. Just catching up on stuff, updating the website and sorting out our tax because I try to keep on top of it. But I've noticed the sunflowers have started. So this is our first lot of sunflowers. These plants took, they should take like 50, 55 days, I think, 56 days. These ones took like 3 months because of the terrible weather. But they've actually performed quite well. I thought they were very stunted, but they look great. I'll show you. But I need to come out here. I'm going to come back in a second, pick all of these heads that are showing yellow. This is the stage to pick. If you're selling to florists, most will want it like this because in a day or so it'll have opened up. These probably can't be sold today for us because most likely no one's going to buy them. They look like that. People just don't understand. And I know that all the business coaches will say you need to educate your customers, which you do to an extent, but when you've got people just dropping by to buy flowers or they want something to give someone that looks really nice and showy, they're not going to buy closed flowers. Beautiful feverfew. Oh, I love this so much. The scent is amazing. I love it. Queen Anne's lace, I'm sick of it again. I just want to pull it out.
Hello, Mom.
Hi, show us your t-shirt. Turn around and show me the back.
Back?
Oh, look at you, you little plumber.
How many sunflowers?
24.
Okay.
Are you having fun being a farmer?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to go pinch zinnias.
Have fun.
Thank you. What are you doing?
I'm going to lace around.
No, you're not. Can't even fit in the shed and it's full of rats. Change of plan. Moroni just said it's probably better to leave the zinnias until tonight because it's going to be really hot today. So he'll water them later and then I'll pinch it and they can sit overnight.
You have everything you need for today.
Yeah, I think
You
so.
want to cut some cosmos?
Just cut the heads off them.
Okay, you don't need them.
Cut it low though.
Okay.
You need to give it another cut, hun. Okay, Oop, I'll get it. Okay, next one.
Lucky.
Oh, bit high. Go back again, bit lower. Yes. Watch your fingers, be very careful. Oh, can you go a bit lower? Can you go down to that one?
Okay.
Thank you. Great job.
Is that too much?
Ah, it was a bit. Doesn't matter.
One.
They'll grow still. That looks good. That's not one. Don't get that one. This one. Okay, we're going to be excited now. Okay. What about this one? You forgot this one.
It's not black.
Yeah, got to get that one.
I think he's cutting it in the wrong area.
No, it's all right. Good job. Jamesy, now we've got to do zinnias. Are you going to help?
Yeah.
Okay. All of these little plants have to be pinched out now. Okay, you're going to cut? Do you know where to cut them? Here we go. Here, Jamesy, look.
Okay. Flip.
This one? Hey, that's dangerous. Oh, that was pretty low. This one? Ooh. Be gentle.
Flip.
Yep.
Mom. No.
Oh, no, don't got that one again. That's all right.
No. Okay. Let's go. I'm scared. Daddy. What's that? Look, Mommy. Look.
So we got the zinnias pinched, all the dahlias are pinched, and now I've just come to pick some bells of Ireland, but they're not looking too good. I don't know whether we've left them too long to be picked, but you can see they've got the little brown spots everywhere. Maybe the rain or something got them. It has been really hot though, and I think one problem has been we had no spring. It was just freezing cold and rain, and then we had perfect conditions for them. They've all popped up, they're growing, and now we're hit by extreme heat. So I think they just didn't get their season, which sucks. So the little tiny ones that are all through this bed are not doing very well. So I thought I'd cut what I can. Maybe they're just for me because they're not looking so good. But I'll show you a couple of things. They are spiky. They've got like little thorns on them. I'll show you that. And I've just cut some off very short with just a little bit of head on it. You can actually pull those little bells off. I haven't got my tripod, but what I'll do, I'm going to just come down here, cut it pretty low, and we'll go with this stem. I'm going to cut the side pieces off because that's going to be no good for my uses in a vase. So we've got this one stem here, so I'll clean it up. This one's particularly messed up. It might actually have a disease. It doesn't look good at all, does it? So you can see up underneath the bells, there's these spikes. And if you get it on they're kind of soft, but if you get it on the wrong angle, it's obviously quite spiky. But what you do is you cut the leaves out to prep them. You don't have to, but it just looks neater without them in there. And you can, you'd obviously pull these lower bells off. And even though they've got the spikes, if you just pull down on these ones are a bit hard because they've gone dry, the spikes will come out with the little bell. So you can just pull those lower pieces off. Just being careful to swipe down, not in. Because if you swipe into the stem, if you go in like that, you're going to get spiked. If you're always going from up down, you won't get spiked. So yeah, I'm going to go in and do a bit of a Google on this now and just see if I've got a disease here. Beautiful. And despite the name, they're not from Ireland, they're from Asia. So, but I think they've got their name because in Asia they would use them for St. Pat's Day because they're green. So bells of Ireland.
What do we need chairs for?
Uh-oh, I've just looked it up. It looks like a fungal disease called, I think it's pronounced Cercospora. I'll put it up on the screen. So that might be a bit of a problem now. You gotta say thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
I love you all.
I love you. Bye.
Say hi, Chelsea. Bye.
Chelsea, bye. It's hot.